I'm still with Laima Hood, and this is part 2. Go ahead, Laima.
After graduation from Fordham, getting my master's, I had always wanted to live in Manhattan. Until that time, I lived with my parents. I moved to an apartment with a friend, and
how old were you?
I was 27,
okay,
25 when I moved into the apartment with my friend.
Okay. American friends or
Lithuanian?
Okay.
Lithuanian. We traveled together. We were good friends from high school days.
Yeah.
So anyway, the career, the important things in life were career, travel, culture, and she and I got along very well since we both had similar aspirations. After several years, she got married and I lived alone, which was wonderful, having an apartment in the city. Friends, had a lot of friends. We had my expectations, my dreams. The dreams were to have an apartment in Manhattan, which I, achieved. To have a career, which I achieved. I became a director of the mental health clinic and worked at this for about 15 years. To have a life in Manhattan, I dated. I went to a lot of clubs. I went to the opera. I went to the theater. The things that
cultural life.
Very cultural. And finally, through a friend, I met my husband, who was divorced with 4 children. And since I wanted to be a stepmother, I had that dream fulfilled also. Even though
what was his profession?
He was a businessman working on Wall Street. The oldest, there's 3 daughters and a son. The oldest daughter was 19 when we met, and the son was 10. After 2 years, we were married and continued to have a really very happy and a successful marriage. We traveled a lot after he retired.
This is Mr. Hood?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
After he retired in 1988, we traveled extensively. We skied in winter, in the winter, of course, in Europe, in America, until a few years ago when he's 12 years older, so he's beginning to feel afraid of falling, so we stopped skiing 3 years ago. He was 87. So we had a very full life. We still continue to with the opera, with the theater, with all the other cultural
and you
events.
live in Greenwich Village?
We live in Greenwich Village.
That's wonderful. Which street do you live on?
We live on 11th Street and 5th Avenue. We continue. He goes to adult education courses, and I'm involved in Lithuanian communities as well as the music festival at Washington Square, which produces free classical music concerts to the community.
So you must meet a lot of musicians.
Well, we do have the festival orchestra, as we call it. So it's the same people usually who perform at these concerts. There is a group that are the same year after year, but then there are new musicians that are.
So you've accomplished almost everything, or everything that you wanted to accomplish in your life?
I think almost everything. I had my career, I had my apartment, I had my travel, I have my stepchildren, I have a upper middle class life. I don't know what else I can, and I have so far pretty good health.
That's marvelous. May I ask how old you are?
I am 87.
87? Wow!
No, I'm sorry. 77. I was thinking of the year 87.
I was going to say you didn't look 87.
Because I just said my husband stopped skiing at 87, and that's the number now.
Oh, that's
70.
Right. That's very funny.
77.
Okay, well, it was absolutely delightful meeting you, and I hope to see you. You never know. In
You never
Greenwich
know. Well,
Village,
thank you
one day,
very
never
much.
know.
Thank you very much from an old lady here.
Bye.
Bye.
Have a wonderful time.
Thank you.